Welcome back to Cyber Sea of Galilee on this Friday, January 15th. We're already half of the way through January of 2021. I know, I think it's going quickly too. For that reason, we need to pack every single moment we can with all the love we can give to Jesus through Mary, which is part of being on the Cyber Sea of Galilee. Okay, so today the church gives us beautiful readings, and I just want to first of all mention the responsorial psalm, do not forget the works of the Lord. Now, why do we say that? Well, that's what David said in the Psalms, and we repeat the Psalms, and the Psalms are the most prayed part of the entire gospel, and always have been, and even Jesus and Mary prayed the Psalms because they were good Jews, etc., etc. So anyway, let's just look at this. Do we forget the good things God does for us? I think that's something to really think about as my heart full of gratitude. Okay, so the gospel then leads us into the whole story of the paralytic. Now, the paralytic must have had a great personality, or else he really could move the hearts of others towards empathy and sympathy, because his friends were trying to get him to Jesus because they had heard that Jesus had cured the leper, remember, yesterday, and these other people. And so they go, well, he can cure our buddy too. So the paralytic can't do anything. He's totally vulnerable. Interesting. But God gives him friendships. So somewhere in him, he's already reaching out to others, and these people are connecting. They can't get him in because Jesus is so popular into the room where Jesus is, or into the home. So they pull him up on the roof, cut out the roof, I'm not sure what the owners thought, and lowered this entire stretcher with this paralyzed man on it, and then asked Jesus to cure him. Wow, consider that when you're praying today. Just consider that, okay, for many reasons. Jesus cures him, and then he says, go, your sins are forgiven. Now, what is the greatest miracle? A physical miracle? We like to see them. They certainly are powerful. We have many stories of them because God is greater than the physical. Quite obviously, he created the physical, so he's above this. But the greatest miracle, because this is where we're in charge, is the miracle of the heart. Your sins are forgiven. This man must have been weeping copiously, must have been hugging Jesus, must have been hugging his friends who brought him there, must have picked up his stretcher and walked away thinking, I will never forget the works of the Lord. And beyond the ability to walk and own your own life again, is the ability to say inside your soul, my sins are forgiven. Probably that good man would have rather stayed a paralytic with his sins forgiven than be able to walk with his sins not forgiven. Which state are we in? Yes, we can probably walk. Perhaps God is asking some great suffering from you. He has the right to, if he wishes, because that will bring goodness, just as the paralytic. So I think today is a day to really consider, as we see in our picture of Dominic and his companions coming to the Lord, ask what you need. And know that if you ask with a pure heart, then not only will God give you what you need, it may or may not look like what you thought you needed, but he will give you what you need, but inside he will forgive you any of your sins, and that you will have the freedom to spiritually walk in the light of Christ. Powerful. God bless you all. Signing off from Cyber Sea of Galilee, DSM&Me, on this beautiful day when Christ cured a paralytic and therefore can cure us as well. Thanks.